Hello everyone. I'm going to be reading the questions for the test Priscilla and the Wimps. Questions and answer choices. You can stop the recording at any time, rewind it, and listen as many times as you need to. Use your strategies, eliminate answer choices that don't fit, and then write your evidence for ones that you are going to choose. Okay, here we go. Number 1, what generalization could be made about Monk's traits at the beginning of the story? A, intimidator. B, meek. C, passive. D, deadbeat. Number 2, the reader can conclude that the narrator, A, was a member of Clutter's Cobras. B, used to be friends with Priscilla. C, was a student bullied by the Cobras. D, used to be a bully himself. Number 3, according to the text, why didn't Monk recognize the serpent in his Garden of Eden? A, because it was one of his own gang members. B, because it was the littlest guy, Melvin. C, because it was the narrator. D, because it was a girl. Number 4, why does the narrator say Priscilla was sort of above everything, if you pardon the pun? A, he means that she was a fighter and she only fought people above her. B, he means that she is both tall and beyond the mundane events at school. C, he means that Melvin and Priscilla had an odd relationship. D, he means that the narrator was jealous of Melvin's and Priscilla's relationship. Number 5. Read the sentences. He reaches down and grabs little Melvin by the neck and slams his head against his locker door. The sound of skull against steel rippled all the way down the locker row, speeding the crowds on their way. Why did the other students leave instead of helping Melvin? A, there were always too many fights. B, they were terrified. C, they were intensified. D, they were busy. 6. Why does the author use the word subtle to describe Monk's clothes? A, it's imagery because he blends in with the other gang members. B, it's figurative language because he looks similar to the gang members. C, it's refrain because he repeats it over to emphasize his looks. D, it's sarcasm because he stands out from the other gang members. Number 7. According to the text, what was the sign of fang marks? A, cuts, bruises, and lumps. B, bumps, bruises, and black eyes. C, bite marks on the neck. D, lumps, broken necks, and arms. Number 8. What can the reader infer about the line, in a move of pure poetry, Priscilla has Monk in a hammerlock? A, she's saying poems while she dealt with him. B, it was a very emotional time. C, the movement was so perfect. D, she was a great wrestler. Number 9. In paragraph 19 and 20, the narrator describes Monk only addressing Melvin. What can the reader conclude about Monk from this? A, Monk wants to look Melvin in the eye. B, Melvin wants to defend Priscilla. C, Monk is angry with Melvin and Priscilla. D, Monk doesn't want to have to look up at Priscilla. Number 10. Reread paragraph 23. Why does fate seem a bigger force than Priscilla? A, the snowstorm compounded the fact that he was stuck in a locker and his gang didn't know. B, the snowstorm made it easier for people to find him in the locker even though his gang didn't know. C, Priscilla probably knew there was a snowstorm coming and it was all part of her plan. D, Monk didn't believe in fate and the snowstorm was over in a short time. Number 11. In paragraph 8, what does institution of learning mean? A, incarceration. B, college. C, School. D. Building. Vocabulary. Use the vocabulary words below to complete the sentences. Here are the vocabulary words starting right here. Subtle, slithered, lacerations, swaggers, wittiness, stragglers, immense, and barred. Use those words to put into the sentences. Number 12. It seemed like it was blank that brought the two together. Number 13. After getting caught trying to sneak in without purchasing a ticket, Chris was blank from the movie theater. Number 14. The boy arrived at the hospital with many blanks from the car accident. 15. The last of the blank disappeared into their classroom. 16. Full of confidence, Mark blanked into the classroom after the bell. 17. She showed her blank when she presented her project to the class. 18. The smell was so blank that not many people noticed it. 19. The basketball player could grip the ball easily with his blank hands. Number 20. The team watched as their opponents blanked onto the field. Now, these are 3 bonus questions. They are 5 points each with a total of 15 points added to the grade. So your maximum amount of points is 115 points. Answer the following in complete sentences using capital letters where needed and punctuation. First bonus question. What was the conflict of the story? Second bonus question. What was the turning point of the story? Third bonus question. What is the theme of the story? When you're complete, raise your hand and I will come pick up your test and you may read.